have to find a product, and then I have to use the product, and then I have to look at the ingredient list, and then I have to remake the product myself. So if you look here, the cosmetic product I use is the Aveda Leaf Saver. Maybe I make the screen a little bit bigger so you can see it clearer. A little bit bigger. Okay, so I choose the Aveda Leaf Saver because it makes my leaf feel like it is being protected and moist, and like it has time to heal by itself, because basically I think no skincare product can heal your leaf. It's just like protecting your skin, and then let the skin heal by itself, because if it's something can heal, like as active as the drug, it's just no longer skincare product. So that is the product I choose, and then I already use it, and then this is the list of the ingredients. So they say it is an inky list, and according to this list, if the product is European qualified, then all the ingredient which is here will be listed from the most concentrated ingredient to the least concentrated ingredients. And I think the Aveda brand is claiming themselves to be natural, so I think it is European qualified, but I cannot find anything labeled on their product that is European qualified. Like usually you have to have the EcoCert label, or you have the Cosmos label, but I cannot see any. But I just do an assumption here. So then I just take this inky name, I copy it, and then I go to this website, which is the ulperspector.com, and then I choose like the personal care and cosmetic section, and then I paste it into the search bar, and then I just open any result here. Just want to do some example here. So the first product is a castor oil, and then they give you the chemical structure. And then what I need to find is like, what does this ingredient do in the formula? So they say castor oil is an efficient emollient moisturizer and lubricant. Okay, so it's under the category of emollients in my formula. And then what also I need to find is this product natural? So they say it's a vegetable derived, so it's safe under the category of natural skincare and cosmetic. So if in case that the products that have something else in it, like something else that is not natural, then I have to substitute the ingredients with a similar in functionality ingredient. So I have to find substitution. But in this case, it's safe. And then they also provide a solubility, which is going to be helpful because you want to avoid mixing anything that it cannot that is immiscible together. So they say it is immiscible so I stand for insoluble. So I cannot mix it with water, PG, which is propylene glycol, or VS, which is cyclomethicone, but I have none of these in my ingredients, so I don't have to worry about this. And that is the most important part, because they will give you the recommended concentration. So because my product is the lip product, so it's close to the lipstick, and then they recommend to you only 15 to 40%. Okay, so I already got that information, so I'm going to have a column for recommended uses here, which is from 50 to 40%, and then function is emollient. Okay, and then I do other search for other products, other ingredients. So that is the whole about ester, and they recommend you use from 1 to 5 to 1 to 10. And it's also an emollient. The interesting thing about this ester is they have multiple types, and actually they are mixture. They are just not one ester. So ester is just a product of acid and alcohol together, and the one that they use in the Aveda leaf saver is the mixture of ester. And then as I search about this ester, they have multiple types. Like they have the whole ester 15, 20, 40, 70, blah blah blah. But based on what I see in their list, is like the lower number is the liquid and the higher number is wax. So this is interesting because if the product is waxy and it's kind of heavy, greasy, then I know that I have to choose like the higher number ester. But if the product is kind of like it just leave a thin layer of oil on your skin, then maybe they use lower number of ester. So which is why I make a note here, like if the ester 15 will be liquid and it will give you the smooth feeling, like why the other higher number will be waxy. So it depends on when I have my first prototype, and I will change the concentration of this ester mixture accordingly to achieve the desired effect on my lips. And then the next ingredient here, which is the sunflower seed oil, is it also emollient according to my search. And interesting thing they say is it quick penetrating. So I would make a note when I do a formulation, because if the product is quick penetrating, then I know that they use this product. But if it's not good, if it's not penetrating enough, I know that I have to increase the concentration of these ingredients. And if it's not penetrating at all, which means that maybe they just use a very little of this one. So it's all depend. And then I cannot find anywhere that they will give me the recommended usage, which is okay, because I will need to do more experiment to figure out what is the correct concentration of this one, which means there's a lot of room to play here. Like, so this one will be the one that I probably come back last after I fill in all of the other recommended concentration for other ingredients. Then I just kind of like whatever left will be for this one, and then I'll go from there. So I would probably do fill this table, fill the information for other ingredient here, using the same method that I just explained to you. And then once I have everything finished, I'll come back to you guys.